Okay, I was getting ready to clean everything up before I left for vacation. Figured I'd throw it together, plug her in, show everybody what's going on. See, I'm running now at 3.3 amp, 11.9 volts. You see the nice output, like I said. It's nice and foamy. So the foam comes up to them T's, and the water's allowed to drop back out the bottom, and dry gas out the top. Like I said before, them little tubes are messing me up. When I try to get higher amp, I don't get enough water flowing back into the cell, and I ended up getting my output. I'll show you here in a minute. I just wanted to do a couple MMW tests. It's running right now at 3 amps. It does 5.6. I just did like 4 runs. Got really close to the same numbers. The cell is cold. Not cold, but it's been sitting up on my counter, so it's room temperature. I just plugged it in 2 minutes ago. Alright, so there's my readings. Amps are trying to get up a little bit. 11.8 volts. Let's say 3.4 amp. I think I'm having them big fluctuations because, as you can see, some of them are real foamy. Some of them I'm getting some kind of bubbly. Them ones are running drier. So that's making my amps fluctuate. But, you know, it's nothing for sale here. Just testing, seeing what I can do. Okay, here's my HHO meter. I have a line in the middle of it, which is 250, and bubbling clear out of the container is 550. But let me get ready and fire it up here. When I'm using the phone, I usually use my phone to do my timing. So I'll have to give you the readings. I'll watch the counter on my phone. It should do 250 milliliters in 1:30 to get my 5.5 MMW. Alright, I gotta turn this knob. Shit. I'm gonna set the phone down for a second. Alright, I'm gonna have to rerun that one. I was having problems with my valve. Fill my container all the way up. Okay, reset. Tiny bit of air in there, but I don't know, what would you say that is, 10 mil or something? Not much. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. The tubes must be falling out here. Okay, Mark. Let's see the level coming down. Well, I'm not picking the bottle up or nothing. I'm just holding it straight up. I'm sitting in a water basin. So, I think as long as I keep it touching on the base of it, I'm not altering my readings at all. I'm halfway there. See that ring going around, there's my 250 ring. Yeah, a little bit of a boring video here, guys. I ain't making a whole lot of gas at the moment. I figure if it makes gas efficiently with 6 plates, it ought to be able to do it with 100 plates too. It's all about the design. Okay, and just hit the line. That was 250 milliliters. Well, like I said, the cell was bone cold. 11.6 volts. 3.5 amp. And I'll have to rewatch the video and make sure the time worked out right. But like I said, I did it like 3 times. I plugged it in and immediately started doing tests. I did 3 tests. They was all 5.5, 5.6, 5.4, right in that area. And I don't know if maybe the difference is coming from me doing the test time, doing my, messing up on my start time. Okay, but bear with me for a second. I gotta rehook my wires back up so that I get it to run it back at high amps. Okay. Now, as soon as I touch it on here, you're immediately going to see the big change in my gas output. After you give it a couple minutes, the lines all clear out, and then I end up getting just dry bubbles coming out. So you can see on this, so my water line's coming back up. And that's because of no water being forced back into the cell, being able to overcome the pressure of the HHO being made inside there. Okay, get the voltmeter back on. 11.6 volts. I must not have enough lye in there. Alright, I'm going to refill my bottle, do another run. Now this one, I'm not sure what my reading's going to be because the first test I did was at the 2 amps. Okay. Four amp, 11.5. Alright, I'm gonna say mark as soon as it starts making bubbles into my jug. Mark. I'm at 4.2 amp, 11.5 volt. Okay, mark for 250. Now I'll have to check the video for the time on that one. There it is, the actual no hole. And for real, you just saw, at least I know you've seen a 5.5. I'm assuming the 4 amp run, maybe around 6. I don't know. I'll check the video and post it. Thanks for watching, guys.